Hi, thanks for watching Peter's Food Adventures, and today we're cooking with paprika peppers. Now, my aunt from Hungary taught me some great Hungarian recipes. Now, this one is a stuffed Hungarian pepper called Töltött Paprika. I'm sorry, I've totally stuffed that up probably. And it's not hard to make. It's a real comfort food, and every summer when the peppers are in season, it's one of my favorites. I love using the red paprika peppers. Really commonly it's made with that light yellow wax Hungarian pepper. You can use whatever pepper you like. Let's get started. Now we're just gonna parboil half a cup of rice with about 2 cups of water. You just want to semi-cook it down. It's only gonna take 5 minutes. All right, so now you just want to strain the parboiled rice. Allow it to cool for a bit before we put it into the meat mixture. All right, so now we're just going to caramelize the onions. And you want to add in some garlic. I love garlic. Okay, so to prepare the paprika peppers, just slice off the end. Remove the seeds and slice off a bit of the tail. The reason why is when you are stuffing the peppers with your meat, the air needs to go somewhere so you can get the meat as far down as you can. All right, so now we're ready to get started on the meat mixture to stuff. Okay, so now I start with about 3/4 pound of beef. You can use pork, it's more commonly used pork, or do a beef and pork mixture. Now we're gonna add some salt, some black pepper, and some Hungarian paprika. It's a generous. I'm gonna crack an egg. Add our caramelized onion and garlic. And our parboiled rice. Now, using my hands, I'm just gonna mix it all together. And that's it. Your meat mixture is now ready to go. All right, so now I'm just using this baking tray. And this recipe is for about 6 to 8 paprika peppers. Depending on how many will fit into your tray. All right, so then all that's left is to stuff it. Now this will expand during the cooking because of the rice inside. Now I've got a little bit of meat left over, but don't worry about that. That's the best part. That's where you roll it into little meatballs. And it just cooks alongside. You just pop it in. It's always good to go a little bit more because you're gonna wanna have a bit left over to make those tasty little meatballs. So I'm starting with 3 tablespoons of sunflower oil. All right, and once it starts to heat up, we're just gonna put the same amount of flour in. And allow it to cook up to make a roux. Add a bit of tomato paste. And then add some of that tomato puree. Add it in batches, just so you get all the lumps out of the sauce. Now your jar of tomato puree or passata, fill about half of it up with water, and then give it a shake. That's just to make it the right consistency. And you use up all of the passata in the jar. Now I always add a bit of vegeta, just for that extra flavor. If the passata sauce is a bit too tart, you can add just like a teaspoon of sugar in as well. That'll improve the flavor and the balance. And add some bay leaves in there. All right, so now the sauce is heated up and it's thickened nicely, and it's ready to be poured over the stuffed paprika peppers. and that's it. That's how you make Hungarian stuffed peppers with a really easy meat and rice filling with the tomato puree or passata sauce. The recipe is out on my website. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.